Welcome to Clash of Clans Radio. This is our debut episode. I'm Laano from Pika Legion. I'm a Town Hall 9 as well as the clan leader.
I'm Trevor from Pika Legion as well. I'm a Town Hall 8 and I'm one of the 2 co-leaders in our clan.
Hello, I'm RodFury from Pika Legion. I'm a Town Hall 7 and the other co-leader.
Today we'll be covering some basics of the game as well as some 100% need-to-know information to play Clash of Clans. Trevor, in your opinion, what is the number one thing a Clash of Clans player needs to know?
How to raid properly with a proper army.
Trevor, what does a typical army and raid look like for you?
I like to do half archers, half minions. My archers are level 5 and my minions are level 1. And I like to have half and half because minions are good for the air and they are very strong, and archers are just, they're cheap and great for farming and just
Now I see,
awesome.
Trevor, you surrounded the base. Is that a thing you typically attack like?
Sometimes I like to attack from 1 or 2 corners, and I really like the swarm strategy, but sometimes that just does not work.
Nice. Keep in mind your town hall will affect what your army is made out of. I use level 6 archers and level 3 minions across all my raids. What that typically does is that allows me to surround my enemy and steal almost every single one of their resources. But that may not work for all people. Another good army I've used is 8 level 6 giants, 1 level 4 healer, 7 level 4 wall breakers, and the rest archers. This allows your giants to go in, wreck the defenses, and you can almost get into anywhere with those wall breakers, and the archers fill the gaps. Let me show you one of my attacks. This is a great one of my attacks. This was strictly for resources. As you can see, my archers just go in, take all the gold out of these mines, and these archers are demolishing everything. Now, with archers and minion armies, you got to be very, very, very careful with the air defenses, because they will demolish any level minion from 1 to maximum level. What advice, Rod, would you give players on defense?
A strong defense is going to keep everyone out from getting your resources and from taking your trophies, destroying your town hall. One of the biggest things you want to do if you're pushing for trophies and your resources is to protect them. You want to keep all of those in the center of the clan, protected by walls. Personally, I like putting the strongest walls on the outside and then whatever I have left on the inside, because the walls on the outside are going to keep them out the longest, allowing your defenses to do their job.
I absolutely agree. And I will state this again. Keep in mind your town hall level will 100% absolutely affect the army. Rod, what would you say it is the most important thing for a player to know, other than raiding, of course?
I would say it's farming. Farming's where you're going to get your most resources aside from the resources you've built. Going out and farming, I've seen players like Laano and Trevor easily get 250,000 of each resource per raid, which goes a long way in helping upgrade everything else.
Absolutely. I mean, I farm all the time. Farming for me it was extremely difficult at first to get into. It takes multiple different tries of getting in to farm. Trevor, what can you say on farming?
I really like farming, and farming is lowering your trophies to attack weaker people for resources.
You're looking at my base right now, as you can see, as Trevor just stated, that farmers are lowering their trophies purposely. I know that sounds crazy, but you're doing that to attack weak people just for resources. Like you can see, my town hall is towards the left of the screen, and it's easy to get to, but my resources are very, very, very well protected. You're not going to get into my resource area really easily. And another thing with resources, you want to make sure that your mines and pumps are not as well protected as your storages. because your storages can hold a lot more, and it's a lot harder to get the resources out of them. Wouldn't you agree, Rod?
Completely. The mines and pumps hold very, very little compared to the storages, especially when your storages are maxed out like yours are.
Absolutely. Now let's start a quick segment on vocab of the game. One word, Trevor, that you think players need to know the meaning of. And why.
Rating.
Rating?
Rating.
Why would you
definitely.
say that?
Because the whole game is raiding. I mean, if you don't raid, you're not going to succeed in the game.
Absolutely. What about you, Rod?
I'm going to stay with farming. It's a very specific type of raiding, but you're going to be able to get your most resources and build up your assets much better by farming.
Yeah, farming, if you can properly do farming, which is very difficult to do, but once you get it down, it's amazing. It's like riding a bicycle. You're going to get a ton of resources. And we're definitely going to go into raiding in a later episode. And I hate to say it, but that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching Clash of Clans Radio. Stay tuned for future episodes. They're coming soon. Make sure to subscribe. If there's a question you want answered, please send it to us in the comments of this video or email us at clashofclansradioemail@gmail.com. Both C's in Clash and Clans are capitalized. Thanks again for watching, and happy raiding.